Hey everyone, my name is Mac Paul, Director of Sports Performance here at Suffer City in Gilbert, Arizona. Now what I want to talk to you guys today about is how to best improve your performance over an 8-week course of time. Now a lot of times we have these short-term goals or plans or challenges or whatever it is where we're trying to make a lot of progress in a short span of time over those 8 weeks. Now there's a lot of different standpoints that you can take on this, on things to talk about. You can talk about nutrition, you can talk about recovery, you can talk about all the holistic factors of health that really play into how you're going to look at the end of that 8 weeks. Not even mentioning the mental health and stamina of really staying invested and bought into that program and sticking it out instead of failing out on it. Now what I want to talk to you guys is about the performance side of it. So now when we look at an 8-week span of time, it's great to have a goal for the end of that 8 weeks. Now it's also important to remember that you have a whole lifetime after that 8 weeks to improve upon. So what this means is I'm starting this program with an injury already, maybe something that's limiting me. I don't want to work around this in a way where I'm compensating, I'm developing problems in my body, because even though that may give me a benefit at the end of this 8 weeks, it's not going to give me any benefit after that 8 weeks. Let alone talking about the fact that if I deal with that thing for the first few weeks, I can really make some progress at the end of that 8 weeks. Now, if you're coming fresh into these 8 weeks, maybe you haven't done a lot of training prior to this, you're really going to want to start those first 1, 2, even 3 weeks at a slower intensity of tempo. Now, this doesn't mean you're not going to be pushing yourself. You're already there, you're at the gym, you bought the shoes, you bought the clothes, you did the things, you're there. Put in the work. However, if you go so hard on the first day or two because you're amped up on energy, that means you can't even show up for the days after that because you're so sore and beat down. You have to plan out your strategy. Now, let alone from this, I'm not just going to show up to the gym at random times. I'm not going to show up on random days. I'm going to sit down at the beginning of the week and I'm going to look at my schedule. What's going to be best? Can I go 4 days a week? Can I do that consistently? Can I go 4 days back to back? Or am I going to space out some recovery days? If you're looking at this from a performance standpoint over the course of 8 weeks, I have to be strategical like this. If I'm not going to get as much out of it. Maybe you're a parent of a kid. Maybe you don't have all the time in the world to sit down there and strategize. Maybe your schedule's chaotic. That's fine. It's just not going to be optimal. If I can do that, I'm going to get the most out of it. In terms of intensity in the gym, you want to be peaking your intensity at week 6 or 7, and then week 8, you want to be relaxing just a little bit from that intensity in terms of getting your best result at the end of week 8 from both a performance, physique, and health standpoint. We have to stress our body and then take time at the end to recover it. These are just some basic performance points to keep in mind, and there's more details to come on what exactly I can do to pursue this. And sometimes it's hard to not know all the details. You're not a trainer and maybe you don't understand exactly how this looks, but this just gives you a general framework to really focus your thoughts around as you're attacking these next 8 weeks, setting yourself up for a whole lifetime of healthy habits and all the physique and performance goals that you want to achieve. Like I said, my name is Mac Paul here at Suffer City in Gilbert, Arizona. Glad I could bring this information to you guys.